Good morning, everybody. This is Lila, just finishing up my Arthurian legend book, and I'm really enjoying it. Sorry to see it end, but I must say books like this, fabric books, are really a labor of love. They do take a lot of time and I suppose a lot of imagination, and you really work best, I find, if you have a theme. I have almost finished. I'm going to put in the last couple of stitches and then I'm going to show you all the pages. So the last couple of stitches I'm doing is sewing the binding. I've already put braid. This is antique braid. This was from the late 1800s. I have a little box of that someone gave me years ago. So this is some antique braid down there, and it's old gold color, which goes with the theme. And I'm just finishing the binding, so wait for a moment and I will show you. I have to turn it this way because this is the way I work. I think I work left to right. No, the opposite. But I am sort of backwards for most of you because I'm ambidextrous. And I sort of turn things a different way. Okay, so you can see I'm doing this. I had a couple of pins to make sure I was heading the right direction. And then every once in a while, I'm sort of doing a back stitch. I check on this side to make sure that I'm right in the gold there. And I'm almost at the end. Yay! So I've just done that. Just completed. This is sewing through the center of the book. So now I'm just finishing this off here. There's a lot of hand sewing, a lot of machine sewing, and since I was here last with this project, I've added some trinkets, some bits and pieces, which I'll point out to you. Okay, done, finally. Yay! So there we go. I'm so happy it's done. I will go through and check and double check just to make sure that everything's like I want it. No silly threads hanging around. I really hate that. Okay, so this is the spine of the book, as I mentioned. I added a tassel that I found with a bead on the top of it, and you've seen all of this before. The only change I made was this is a little pocket that I embroidered this on my machine, so I put in a little quote about the journey of King Arthur beginning, and I put that inside there, sort of folded it up. And I'll turn this, no, I won't turn it to the back, I'll just go to the next page. So on the next page, I have added this charm, which was green and black and had a diamante, and it just looked to me like it fitted in with King Arthur. Of course, on this side, there's the Grail, and then I put a little note inside the Grail. All of the pages now I've edged with gold or trims. The next page, you can see I'm just still picking up little bits. I put Rosslyn Chapel, that was the church, and this timepiece down here is showing, you know, the passages of time. Basically was sort of an allegory. And on this side I printed "My father told me great tales of you," and I've added this tassel fringe right down the end, and it's a goldy color, it goes with that. On this side, have I added anything? Don't think I added anything new on this side. On this side, this was the compass rose, which features in the legend, and I layered, this was a cardboard compass that I found, so I painted it gold, and I've got a little bit of black stuck there, which I'm going to have to pick out. Then this is like a little frame, a gold frame, and then in the center I put a greenish, I guess it's a greenish gold diamante that sort of filled the hole in the center, and I've added some power shell or mother of pearl shell in the water there where the castle was in the water. This sort of goes with, it looks watery to me, so there we go. And there's a Celtic cross there. I added some roughly laced down, it's really crochet, which I sort of cut off an old doily, put down there. I've gone through them all, yes I have. And then we come to the last page. And I think the only thing I've added there is, because it says Arthur Legend or King, I wanted it to have something to donate that he was a king. So I found a charm that was a crown, and I put that there. So there you are. It is 2, 4, 6, 8 pages. And even though 8 pages may not seem like a lot, it took me a couple of months to make this. Of course, not working on it all the time. I'm working on other things. And oh, I added this too. It's a little, sort of like a feather really, a gold feather, and it just seemed to go with the theme there. And of course she has a little glittered crown on there, that's Guinevere. And throughout the book, I don't know whether I showed you right from the beginning, but I used a patterned fabric for the base. And the pattern had a sort of an Italian look to it, not a French or English look, but sort of an Italian, and it actually had wine bottles on it, and castles and things like that, and vineyards and vines. By covering it up and painting over a lot of it, which I've done quite a lot of painting, you can see some of the background fabric there, the vines from the vineyards. It sort of fitted in with the theme very well, so that's something to look for, I think. The original fabric had these sort of panels, and so this would have been the base of the panel, and this was the top, and had a sort of a scrolly thing that looked like it could have been medieval to me. So I find sometimes if you can find something, even in Walmart, that is a patterned theme fabric, and cover it up, paint over it and cover it up, and use it as the background, makes life easier. Thanks for watching. Anyway, I hope you like that. This will be for sale in my shop, and it certainly has been, as I say, a labor of love. I'll just pick up the camera, and there we go, and I'll see if I can come a bit closer there. I do enjoy making this kind of thing. It's one of my things. But early in the morning here. Better have some more coffee. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.